Well, Rock simply means Rekindling Our Congregation. It's taking us back to what the church originally supposed to be about, and that's about helping people in our community while being a viable resource that people can come to when they're in need, whether it be physical, whether it be spiritual, or even financially. Rock has transformed my congregation from a passive church, just doing nothing as far as outside the church, to moving toward helping people outside the church. The purpose I found for myself, which I always thought it was my purpose, and that was to touch the lives of the people who are hurting, less fortunate than myself. From my life experiences that I might go through, that I could somehow comfort someone else or prevent other people from going through the same process that I had to go through. And if they go through it, I can lead them through that process so it won't be as devastating in the end. The more I got involved with Rock, the more I wanted to know about Rock, the more I wanted to be part of it. I didn't think that when I originally went to the first meeting and they started talking about Rock that I would be a Rock coordinator. I didn't think that I would be leading any of this in any kind of way, but here I am, the Rock coordinator of South Suburban Missionary Baptist Church. Also an active member in SSAC and trying to rekindle our congregations and our cohort, the groups that we have together. We want to just get this information, this whole process flow, and start bringing some positive change. And that what surprised me about myself, because I was really, I come to church and I do what I have to do at church, and I would go home, and that would be the end of it until I come back to church. One of the very first things we had to do was do one-on-ones. And, a one-on-one was, well, I don't know what a one-on-one is unless you're playing basketball, right? But as I went to a training, I got to find out what really one-on-ones was. And it's really getting to know another individual that's sitting across from you. Sometimes when you do one-on-ones, there is some very, very deep emotional scars that people have that not only do they need attention, but from that their life experiences, that could be a ministry which they can now head, that they can now have compassion about, and that is what a one-on-one is to me. I would tell them absolutely consider it, give it some real deep thought. It's not nothing to play with. You have to be committed to the process, because if you're not committed to the process, it will not work. Rock needs to be first and foremost, because it is about getting the church back to where it really needs to be, being a presence in the neighborhood where people can be excited about the church. Okay, we want people to come to the church. So Rock and discipleship and pastoring all works together. So, but how are we supposed to do it? Rock is just a tool that we use. So I ask that you embrace it and that you give it a chance, and I bet you'll be excited about the results.